8 and 8. Read that.
Israel is swallowed up. Now shall they be among the Gentiles as a vessel wherein is no pleasure.
Israel is swallowed up. Therefore, he shall be among the Gentiles as a vessel wherein there is no pleasure. So no sooner as the Gentiles seen that Israel was separated from their God, they couldn't wait for that to happen. Because as long as we were attached to the God of Israel, the nations couldn't touch us. One man could come in and take down 1,000, and because the Lord was with them, they would live through it. But as soon as they seen that Israel was no longer connected to the Father, they couldn't wait to have their way with us. Like, okay, we got them now. Y'all used to be great warriors, right? Y'all was with y'all God, right? Now y'all under our God. Now let's see. Let's see who's the boss now. Y'all strong, huh? How strong are you without your God, Israel? They couldn't wait, man. Because I'm going to tell you, unless the Lord put us in their hands, we're too strong to be taken down by any other nation. It had to be our God that took us down. We're physically stronger than any other nation on earth. If you just put all the weapons to the side and put Israel in the ring with any other nation, they would fall quickly. Quickly. Without any problem. So it had to be our God that put us up under their hands. It had to be our God. Because if you really think about it, physically they can't beat us. They can't. It was our God, man. Read Hosea 9 and 17. Read that.
My God will cast them away, because they did not hearken unto him.
Because we didn't listen to him, he cast us away. Read.
And they shall be wanderers among the nations.
They shall be wanderers among the nations. Hosea 9 and 17. Hosea 9 and 17. So if we are wanderers, or if our people are wanderers among the nations, right? And we lost our heritage, we'll start thinking we're who? We'll start thinking we're Gentiles. Don't forget, Gentiles mean non-Israelites. So if I don't know I'm an Israelite, and I take on any other name, that automatically makes me a what? A Gentile in my mind. Even though I'm physically an Israelite. But they told me I'm a Roman. They told me I'm a Greek. I don't know any better. They told me I'm an African American. I don't know. I'm black. I'm Negro. I'm Latino. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm Mexican. Okay? These are all Gentiles because God never gave Israel these names. You understand? So if you're not an Israelite, you automatically a Gentile. So now we're starting to understand why Christ had to make a decree once he was resurrected and came to the disciples, he made a decree for them to go out throughout the whole earth, throughout all nations. We're going to show you. But before he did that, he said this. Go Matthew 10, 5 and 6. Having you understand the full breakdown of the Gentiles. We're going to go into the Israelites or the Gentiles first. Then we're going to go into the natural Gentiles. The people that are ruling over us. All right? You got it? Go to Matthew 10, 5 and 6. Read that.
These 12 Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not.
So Christ told us, don't go to the Gentiles. That's what Christ told the disciples. Don't go to them. Don't go to Samaria. Why? We just read in 2 Kings 17 that they were other nations, Gentiles in the land, instead of our people. Right? That's why he told the Samaritan woman, you worship, you know not what you worship. For salvation is of the Jews. You are not the people. That's what he was telling them. So it tell you, he gave the disciples a decree, a distinct decree on where to go. Don't you go to those other nations. Go to Israel. Go to the people that we know are Israel first. Read.
But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
The what sheep?
But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
What would make someone lost? If they were scattered amongst the nations and lost their identity. You understand that? So now, you have their own brothers looking at them and saying, listen, you're not rolling with us. You uncircumcised. You're them. You're not us. That's what was going on. Read on.
And as ye go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
So he was telling them who the kingdom was for. The Romans wasn't waiting for a kingdom to come through Christ. The Romans wasn't looking for Christ. Who was looking for a kingdom? The people who the Savior was promised to. That's why Herod wanted to kill him at birth. The nation's not looking for no Savior to get God's people out of captivity. Because once he come, all the governments must crumble and bow to him. So they're not looking for Christ. They wasn't looking for him back then. So don't fall for this stuff they're teaching you in these churches. They was not looking for Christ. Who was looking for Christ? It was written in our scriptures. It was written in the Torah and in the prophets that our Savior would come to eventually get us out of this condition. Just teach them that the kingdom is at hand. Y'all kingdom is about to come. Read.
Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely ye have received, freely give.
So he says, do all these things for my people. And don't charge them for it. Don't charge them for it. I gave it to you for free. You give it to them for free. That's clear. Y'all can all see that? Get Matthew 15 and 24. Go ahead.
But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of
So
Israel.
Christ answered this Syro-Phoenician by nation, or this Canaanite, which was really a European living in a dark land. He told her, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Because these are the people that must come back first. You can't set up a government without setting up the people of the government. That's common sense. That's common sense. When Christ came on the scene, he didn't go out and get an Asian disciple, and a European disciple, or a Hamitic disciple. All the 12 disciples were Israelites. Now, of course, the Gentiles have their place, and we're going to show you that. But when Christ came on the scene, he made it clear. I'm coming to get the lost sheep first. That's my mission first. You disciples, that's your mission first. Okay? Because I wasn't sent for any of them. I was sent to start, I'm here to establish the kingdom. I'm the chief cornerstone. That's what Christ was showing them. You disciples, you're the 12 pillars that this chief cornerstone will be built on. You 144,000 of Israel, that kingdom, the length of the kingdom will be after each man out of Israel that measures to that 144,000. That whole kingdom is predicated on the children of Israel coming back together. So yeah, Gentiles have their place, but there's an order. We must first go to the Jews, then we must let the Gentiles know what their place is. Let's go to St. John, the 7th chapter. St. John 7 and 33. Now, as we can see, you have Israelites that are lost, that are acting like what? Gentiles.